I very much desire to be a screenwriter slash author with award winning screenplays and novels. Along my personal journey, however, I've written over 50 pieces, maybe more, including poems, songs, screenplays, stage plays, and short stories. One of my great accomplishments on my road to mastery, I would say, would be the 1 year that I spent studying screenwriting at the New York Film Academy in Burbank. When Albert Einstein was 5, his father gave him a compass as a present. Being given something as a child can be very influential. However, it also made me realize that there is already something within you, waiting, sort of waiting to be released rather than just a random moment of enlightenment. I was given a book of poetry by Langston Hughes, not given by Langston Hughes, but I was given a book of poetry written by Langston Hughes and a book of quotes by influential African American people. If Albert Einstein was given these same similar items, I don't think he would have been affected as much as he was affected with the compass. He probably would not have been so intrigued. Sometimes it is not an object or activity, but rather something in culture that speaks to a deep connection. Wow. To me, the previous statement is the exact thing that I believe has made me who I am as a writer and an artist. Being given poems by Langston Hughes and quotes by influential African Americans, I think it may have been the very thing to shape my impressionable young mind. Looking back on my life as a beginning writer and reading that text, I now understand that it was and still is, the cultural connection that's the driving force behind my work thus far and my future goals. His father, fearing that the young man would end up in some esoteric field of research, convinced him to enroll in medical school. As a brand new parent, I can definitely relate to this. It's very easy to get swept up and lost in the possibilities. Not only your ideas and dreams, but the ideas and dreams of outside forces as well also put pressure on you to lead your children down a certain path. As a young child myself, my mother thought that I would be many things, of course. She once said, "You should be a foot doctor. You loved feet as a baby." Well, Mom, I actually hate feet. Finally, the pressure and constant encouragement for me to be a teacher is what really ended up sticking the most for me. And for the next 15 years, being an educator will make up the majority of my resume. Much like Ramachandran and Matsuoka, I've also desired to become mastery in multiple areas. However, deciding to become a master in one area first never seemed likely for me. It was always going to take too long. Becoming a famous screenwriter had never seemed that glamorous to me, as a kid. The times changed, and screenwriters are becoming more famous and well known for their work, mostly because I think social media. This change lit a different kind of fire in me. Unlike the love I have for writing itself, with all the changes, I started to want to be a famous author in screenwriting. I wanted everyone to know who I was. Realize as early as possible that you have chosen your career for the wrong reasons before your confidence takes a hit. I am not lost. Writing is indeed my passion. I am confident in my abilities, and nothing will ever change that. In dealing with your career and its inevitable changes, you must think in the following way. You are not tied to a particular position. Your loyalty is not to a career or a company. I've always been taught that you must maintain a loyalty and longevity to your job. If not, you will not have any type of retirement, 401k, or benefits. No good can ever come from deviating from the path you were destined to follow. Working as an educator never allowed me much time to practice or perfect my skill. 5 years ago, I quit my 2 year job of teaching kindergarten in Washington, D.C. to attend the New York Film Academy. Unfortunately, my student loans were in default and I was unable to complete my second year. I was broken and bitter. I knew it was time for me to find my way back to my passion. And that is what brings me here to Full Sail today. It is to write about 5 bestsellers, novels that I can myself adapt into screenplays for the television and the big screen. Later, I'd love to give back by teaching on a college level, but always remaining to write amazing pieces.